Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here, back for another Pickacard reading, and this is another yes or no Pickacard that I am doing in collaboration with the lovely Love&Crystals. Please do check out her channel. Her video response will be in the description box below, as well as a pinned comment along with the timestamps. We are using some of the same decks, so like I mentioned before in the other couple of videos, is since that is happening, it will be interesting to compare piles and to see if there are some of the same cards that came up here versus her pile, any repetitive messages, things like that. So keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only. While I do believe in my accuracy level, I am required to say that. This is not a substitute for legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is the way of life where we're all in control over our own destinies in the end. So I have 3 piles as usual, 1, 2, and 3. Take however much time you need to pick. I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you need more time, just pause the video and select your timestamp when you are ready. Let's go ahead and get started. Pile number 1. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 1. Again, this is a yes or no question that you can ask. So take a moment to think about your question before we get into the reading. I know sometimes, and I do it a lot, I don't know how I do it, but sometimes I will watch yes or no Pickacard readings of other YouTubers, and I end up picking a pile before I even have a question. A lot of the times I don't even have a question, but because I have, like, you know, a lot of things on my mind, so it's just like, what do I ask about? So just take your time and give yourself a chance to come up with a question or something that's important, or whatever the case is. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have the wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, to me, in any deck, is about taking a chance on something. Not necessarily a risk, but like, you know how you spin the wheel and it lands on a certain thing. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to kind of get into that mode. I feel like maybe some of you are having a hard time picking whatever it is that you want to do, maybe in your career, or whatever you have asked about. And Spirit is saying just to take a chance. And yeah, the wheel, though, is one of those cards that talks about success and things moving forward. So let's see what else comes up. We have beginnings. Okay. So I feel like there's a chance to start over here with something. But again, you have to want to do that. In this particular deck, with this wheel card here, there's 2 energies here. One is here and one is there, and I feel like this person is, well, there's 3 actually, I'm tripping. But there's one here, and one here. I feel like this is somebody that has a lot of opportunities and they don't know where to pick. But I do feel like that this decision-making process is a new opportunity for you, so to speak. And I feel like there is no right or wrong decision. It's going to lead you where you are meant to be. And like I said, give you a clean slate. And something in your life, more so what you have asked about, is just now beginning. It's not ready to end yet. So I feel like some of you have asked about an ending, or if something's going to end. Or maybe that's kind of surrounding your question, but if not your exact question. Okay, so we have keep it simple. Yeah, so when you're in this decision making process, you don't want to, how do I put this? Like I said, I feel like some of you have a lot of opportunities and decisions to make. Um, but there is a way for you to keep it simple. In other words, not to overthink those decisions. Um, Focus on one at a time, write down the pros and cons, things like that. I'm usually really not focused on the back of these, but I'm going to read it. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I love you, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, the universe. P.S., which sounds much better than wow, now. I love you. Sequence is important. So, pretty much just taking things one step at a time and not allowing for, um, for, I feel like your minds are kind of cramped up with a lot of things right now. And it's just talking about simplicity. Sometimes we feel like we have to take the hard way out when we actually do not. There's a much simpler route to take here. Um, but yeah. So I feel like before we get to the yes or no answer, I feel like that what I've said already is how you can turn it into a yes if it is a no, basically. But it's all about you making a decision that determines your answer here, is what Spirit is saying for pile one. So we have abundance. So I'm going to sense a yes. I'm not going to sense. I am sensing a yes for whatever you have asked. Now, depending on the question, that could be good or bad. Um, because some of you could be asking a negative yes or no question, like, or which I prefer people not to do, but I can't, tell people what to do. People are going to do it anyway. For example, somebody might ask, um, will I end up in the hospital? And if I say a yes to that question, just imagine your reaction. So hopefully you're not asking questions like that. But um, anyway, but back to what I was saying. So abundance is coming your way. And I do feel that if you do not have a lot of opportunities right now to choose from, you're going to. You see this angel with these coins in her hand, if you can see that. She is carrying a lot of blessings and a lot of abundance, and that's going to be you. Those are those opportunities you have to choose from, and they're good opportunities. Okay, we have igniting courage. Okay, it says, I am strong, valiant, and courageous. Some of you know what you want to do, but you're not making a decision because you are afraid of taking that leap of faith. And you are, I feel like right now you are blocking yourself. So if something stands in the way, if there is an obstacle, there's really not an obstacle. You are your biggest setback right now. Okay, so surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offered a clear, non-defensive response. Okay. I feel like somebody is, I don't know, maybe you feel like somebody's being degrading toward you, whether this is now or coming up. And defensiveness is about keeping your guard up, and that goes back to this igniting courage, um, where it's talking about you are needing to let your guard down pretty much and just go for it. And when it comes to other people with surrender defensiveness, you are needing to, like it says, hear a person out, hear the situation out, let someone else speak their side, and then make a decision from there. So I feel like defensiveness in this case is about maybe some type of opportunity coming up, or that you already have, that you need to make a decision on. But it's like you're kind of tensed up. You're not believing in this opportunity. You're basically shooting it down before you can even give it a chance. You're assuming that, oh, this person or this situation or this place is not going to hire me. They're not going to listen to me. They're not going to want to be around me. They are not going to like what I offer. I don't have enough. Spirit says to stop thinking that. And like it says, like I said, take a chance on something. And for most of you, it is taking a chance on yourself, because you do have to start somewhere, and people do have to realize that. So at some point, somebody is going to have to give you a chance, but you have to give yourself a chance first. So we have visualize abundance in all forms, and it says, God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize mentally becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So visualizing abundance for most of you is how you're going to get those opportunities if you don't already have them. And visualizing is literally just you appreciating it before it comes to you. That way it comes to you sooner. Visualizing is just acting as if you already have it, claiming it as it's yours before you actually see it. And our last card here. So Marie Masquerade, glamour, intrigue, drama. Okay. Interesting. I'm more so pulled towards the word glamour. I just feel like you might be overdoing something. You're overdoing something. And going back to the keeping it simple, just try not to get caught up in, with this defensiveness, this goes to drama as well. But like I said, I'm more so focused on the glamour word in this reading. But Spirit is mentioning that you are overdoing something, and that you need to tone something down. And just be your natural self. And surrender defensiveness. Don't feed into drama. Yeah, so that's the reading for pile 1. Your overall answer is a yes. But the thing that you're gonna have to do the most right now is keep it simple. In order to get there, again, tone it down, surrender defensiveness, and just visualize abundance. But for the most part, it is a yes. So I wish you guys love and light. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you came from V's channel. Please subscribe if you are new. Share this video if you liked it or found that it was accurate or useful in any way. If you like personalized readings, the links will be in the description box below. And I hope to see you guys in a later video. Love and light. Stay safe. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 2. This is a yes or no question reading, so ask a yes or no question. We're going to talk about maybe how you can change your answer if you do not like it. Also, check out the Love&Crystals channel, who I am doing this collaboration with. I will have her channel in the description box below and in a pinned comment along with her video. So let's see. How to Knight of Wands. Okay. anytime I see a knight, it's about fighting for what you want, so to speak. Regardless of any suit, that is what I always see whenever I do see a wands, or not a wands, but a knight type of energy. So I feel like you are needing to kind of reignite your passion. Maybe you're trying to fight for a position regarding something you love to do, or maybe this is something you're going to have to do coming up. But the knights to me always speak of somebody knowing what they want, but they're having to put up a fight to get it. So let's see. Realization, number 5. So I am feeling with this energy that you are needing to kind of reawaken. There's something that you may have been passionate about, or you are passionate about right now, and I feel like coming up soon, if not now, you're going to start to kind of become passionate about something else. Or you're going to come up with a brand new idea on how to recreate something that you already know and love. Spirit is saying that the answers that you've been looking for have been there all along. So whatever answer you did get here today in this video, it is most definitely an answer that was within you the whole time. Something that had already presented itself, but you kind of not paid attention to it. You just kept going like you didn't see it. So realization is like the aha moment type of energy. So breaking barriers. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Okay, so breaking barriers to me is always about breaking family ties and tradition or something like that, doing your own thing. Maybe realizing some of you may have been too wrapped up in trying to like keep up with a family tradition or keep up with something that everybody else is doing, following a trend maybe, and Spirit is saying that if that is you, that it's time for you to not limit yourself to what other people are doing and do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay? Some of you may be starting to realize that there's something else that you want to do. You're only doing this because it's what's helping you get by, or it's what other people are expecting you to do. Okay, so surrender the habit. You know what? I can't make that up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So we already talked about that. That is crazy. That is most definitely crazy. Wow. Okay. So my niece, who is almost 2, she'll be 2 in December. Anytime, it's not anytime, but sometimes I will have some piles pre-pulled. She will find them no matter where I put them, and she will kind of mess them up a little bit, mix them up. But I'm starting to notice that when she does that, the piles come out much more synchronized and much more like accurate and repetitive messages. So I think my niece is on to something when she does that. I don't think she does that on purpose, but it's like, I've explained it in another video where she does that. She'll mix the piles up, and then I end up having to try to figure out which pile what card came from. But every time she does that, the readings make more sense and you get more clarity. So, okay. Miss Isabella is my assistant, I guess. She's helping me. So that's her. That's her name, by the way, Isabella. She's 1 year old. But to some extent, I guess she may be my guide. I don't know, but yeah. So like I said, you're probably doing this just to get by or whatever, you know, making sure that it's something that you're trying to make other people happy by doing whatever this is. This is not something you want to do, or you're doing this to help other people, or to provide for your family, but it's something you're not really happy with. So most people are just trying to survive, okay? And the back reads, just remember, most people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidence, and inspired by your choices. They simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy. As often as they feel the urge, let's not be one of those people. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy, the universe. So, yeah. Yeah. And it's okay to want to just get by, but if you're not happy, eventually you're going to become miserable with something that you're not liking to do. So try to get back into the swing of figuring out your niche if you don't already know what it is, and working on it and fighting for it. Even if people don't like it, even if you stand by yourself, at least you're doing something that's making you happy. It's up to you. So kind of almost like pile one. So the answer is based on whatever you want to do. So it can be a yes, but again, it's about stepping outside of what other people are expectant of you to do, or what people prefer for you to do. The ball is in your court. If you want it to happen, it's going to happen. If you don't want it to happen, you can cut it off. So Spirit is saying the ball is in your court. So I guess that's a yes, but like I said, it's up to you on what answer it is. It's about how you create it. So almost kind of like pile one, but okay. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Okay. So taking a risk, and this risk is involving you stepping, like I said, stepping outside of what other people want for you. This is about what you want for yourself. These are meaningful opportunities, meaning that this is something that's actually going to help you grow, and that's actually going to speak to your heart. Okay. And so our last card here is the Witch at the End of the World. Okay. An important end, a new beginning. So ending the old and beginning a new cycle of something that you actually want to do. Okay. So something's coming to an end, but it's for the betterment of your life and your soul, your life purpose, you doing whatever it is that you're meant to do. So that is the pile for, well, that's the reading for pile number 2. I thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Head on over to V's channel to watch her response video. Please subscribe to her channel as well. It'll be linked in the description box, as well as a pinned comment. If you like a personal reading, those links will be in the description box as well. Please let me know what you thought of this reading, if it was accurate or useful in any type of way. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in a later video. Stay safe, love, and light. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3, which is the final pile for the yes or no question reading. So think of a yes or no question and play the video once you have thought of your question. Like I mentioned, some people kind of go right into thinking about or picking a pile and not having a question. I myself am guilty of that. So just give yourself some time. This is in collaboration with Love&Crystals, as I mentioned in the intro. Please do head on over to her channel to watch her response video. The links are going to be in the description box below, as well as the time stamps and the pinned comment. Let's go ahead and get started. If you didn't have enough time to think of a question, just pause and play when you're ready. Okay, so pile number 3, 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups is a lot of decision making. You have a lot of opportunities and options in front of you. Okay, so you have options, and you probably feel like you don't have them, but you do have them. Okay, the void, feeling like something is missing. I feel like you know what this missing piece is. It's a part of this. When it's 7 of Cups in a more traditional deck, it is where there are 8 or 7 cups. I don't know why I was about to say 8, but 7 cups offered to you, each with maybe a different opportunity in it or a different option to choose from. And the reason why you are feeling this void is because I feel like you kind of already know what you want to do, but you're not doing it. You're staying stuck. I don't know. You may be afraid to make a decision. But, yeah. Let's see. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Okay, so pile number 1 is, and it's funny that this card is number 1, this void here. We talked about keeping things simple, and I believe we also, if I'm not mistaken, that was also the pile that talked about having different options. But simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of my life. So simplifying could simply mean just meaning decluttering. As you see, she's cleaning up her house or whatever she's doing. She's putting things away. She's sweeping the floor. She's getting rid of things. And I feel like you may have been already doing this, and that's why you kind of feel a little bit empty, because you're starting to declutter and clear your space. For some of you, you are needing to organize if you have not already. Organizing as simple as getting your paperwork prepared and put away and put on a top shelf and put stapled and put a paper clip on. For some of you, it's like you're choosing the hard way out when there has always been a much simpler way out. And for some of you that may need more money or another source of income, selling something may be the best option for you at this time. Like getting rid of these things that she doesn't need all of this stuff. Like, you have a clock, but you're not even looking at it every day type of energy. So why do you have it? Now, if it's of sentimental value, that I can understand. So just try to keep it put up in a place, a safe place, if you're not using it, And don't feel like you have to hold on to things out of guilt, like saying, or out of obligation, because somebody gave it to you, or somebody passed it along to you, or somebody in your family gave it to you in their will type of energy. Or sometimes you just have to get rid of stuff. In the near future, so whatever you're asking about, that's a yes, and it's going to be happening sooner than you think. But yeah, I feel like it's more so going to happen in the near future. Once you get rid of the things that you no longer need, the things that are no longer serving your highest good, and just in general, the things that may be keeping you from moving forward. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So abundance is coming, but you most definitely have to believe in it. For some of you, this is about fearing change. But when you resist change, you are denying success. So kind of release that, and then I feel like you will be able to, have more to look forward to. What you give will come back. So like I said, believing in abundance and it will come to you. But what you give will come back. So just be more mindful of the energy that you put out there, the attitude that you have, um, giving and receiving type of energy. The back says, when in doubt, give, let them have it. Surrender, make peace when there's no doubt. Give, let them have it. Surrender, make peace. Did I make life too easy? The universe. P.S. There's no doubt who is number one in my book. Shh. So some of you are already keeping things simple, which is good, but some of you are doing it so simple to the point where anybody can do it type of energy. So try to, like I explained, I think I said this in pile 1 and 2 in a way. Do something different. For some of you, you do need to keep it simple. For others of you, you need to challenge yourself. So what you put out there is what you will receive in return. So keep that in mind when you were around people or keeping people in your energy or just in general karma type of thing. Let go of guilt. Yep, what did I say? We said not to feel like you have to hold on to stuff out of guilt or obligation. And that's including people and relationships and things like that. Not just physical items or material items. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself of them. Okay, so we've already talked about that earlier on, so I'm not going to explain that further. But we have the dried flower fairy, sweet memories. Yeah, it looks like some of you are holding on to a lot of memorabilia, I guess that's how you say it, like souvenirs, things from people. Oh, and the number 1 in this pile is very important as well. But I don't know how to explain it, but like I said, you're holding on to stuff out of guilt. You're holding on to memories and people and situations that you just need to find a way to move on from so that it is that you are wanting within whatever you've asked about. So, yeah. So the overall answer is that it's up to you rather than a yes or no. So the ball is in your court. Okay, so that is all I have for pile number 3. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know if it resonated or was useful in any type of way. Please do run over to the Love&Crystals channel. Tell her that Gifted Soul 777 sent you. Like and subscribe to her channel as well. I know right now I believe she is taking a break from collabs. So I'm not sure when we will be doing another yes or no. We were going to do this monthly, but she told me that she's going to be taking a break from collabs in general coming up. So I don't know if that still stands. So we may or may not have one for you next month. But I wish you guys love and light and thank you for tuning in. Like I said, if you are new to me, please consider subscribing. If you like a personal reading, please check the links down below in the description box where you can browse around my Etsy shop or my website for a variety of readings at good prices. I wish you guys love and light. I hope you are staying safe out there, and I will will see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Love and light.